Hi and welcome to this review. It has been delayed slightly, just because of school, that kind of thing. So, it's also been delayed because the last one, Class 20, that got shipped out to me, I did buy, Class 20 did come with the Helgen 47, and it didn't work. It was also a Bachmann one, so we sent it back to Hatton's and they refunded us, and now I've got one that works. It's just one of those things, but apparently I did also talk to Champs, and I'll probably put an annotation of what his actual channel is, and he also had a problem with the Bachmann Class 20, but we both agreed on something, and they are lovely looking models. So this is just your standard Bachmann branch line model railways packaging, you know, such and such. We've all come to know what it is. So you've got Bachmann branch lines, model railways, class 20, and then the website and what the scale is. So it's a 1/76 or 00. On the side here it's a 21 pin DCC plug thingy, class 20 diesel, 20136 or 2136, blah blah blah. BR blue on the back. Obviously you have got a load of the information which I might be using, all the other stuff. So when you open this, obviously do take it out, it's all the packaging, and then you get all this stuff that comes out. Now if you've noticed, the Collectors Club thing didn't come out. That's because I am going to be signing up for the Collectors Club. But what I do like is here, it isn't on mine because mine is a Domino Headcode one, so it doesn't come with any of these. But it does tell you here just all the different all the different signals it is, or headcodes, or whatever you want to call them. Just the arrangements for all what it is. So like freight, mineral, ballast, it's 2 open and then 2 closed, that kind of thing. So I thought that was really nice. And then something else, so just put that back in there. And in here obviously the engine would be in the ice block. You just slide it out, and then you obviously have the extra detail, and I'm going to, that's already open because I was fitting it, and then I thought I'd extra detail it and paint it up a bit. So let's just move all the box to the one side, and we'll get in the locomotive. Now, the locomotive I chose was the BR blue one, for a couple of reasons. The BR green one, which is the one that I would have preferred, was I could only find it with DCC sound at a decent price. But it did come with all the different bits on, and they do look nice, I'll admit, but I did prefer the Domino Headcode. I think it looks very nice. But also because this one was on one of the Hatton's bargain things, and it was £49, so I thought that was quite a good price for a Bachmann Class 20. Anyways, we'll get on to the detail. Now, as soon as I looked at it, even in the box, I was blown away with the detail. This is a very plain engine, I would say, a very plain locomotive, and the detail that they've put into it is just great. So I'll just start off with the backstory. The British Class 20, otherwise known as an English Electric Type 1, is a type of diesel electric locomotive. There was 228 locomotives in total built by English Electric between 1957 and 1968. The large number was because of the type of locomotive that was made before. So a load of diesel electric locomotives failed before, so they made a load of these to kind of compensate for it. The nickname for these are choppers, and if you've heard one of these you will know why, because the engine noise does give kind of like a helicopter sound to it, so they call them choppers. It's 73 tons. It weighs, not this obviously, the actual locomotive itself. It's normally used for mixed traffic freight and can go up to 75 miles per hour. It has 1000 horsepower, oh that's 750 kilowatts I think that is. I don't know how many are on the railways today. I'll just have a quick look. Well, hang on. Can't seem to find. Oh, hang on. No, I can't seem to find any information on how many there are on the railways actually in service still. But if you know, leave a comment. That'll be great to know. So, I'll start off with Bachmann. The reason I think that the other one was didn't work was because there did seem to be quite a lot of stuff on the wheels, and I couldn't seem to pry it off. So, obviously, I also had trouble at the factory trying to get it off. But I think it might have been dried oil, because the amount of oil that they've put on this, even now I still get bits of oil just along the running plate there. So maybe cut down on the oil, Bachmann. Sorry it's quite dark and you can't see the proper colour of the paint. It is night. But obviously you have all along here. I've never really known, I only know what they are on DMUs. And that is most of it. It either holds the engine, like a little bit, like I had a look in a 105, a class 105, and it had a Rolls-Royce engine in there. But also you can have them for lights on coaches. So I don't know what it is on a class 20, but yeah, it's nice that they've put all the little yellow details on it, just all around the hinges. That would normally be. The little box with very small writing. It normally say what class it is, how much you can pull, how much you'd weigh, that kind of thing. We have 2136. I did research on this locomotive, and the last one broke. This model was scrapped in February 2007 because of an engine failure kind of thing, and me and my dad both thought that the train previously, which was also 2136, might have had the same issue. So, very realistic. But all along you just see these really tiny little details, like the little warnings there. I think it's about electric overhead wires maybe. What else? It's quite There's one thing that I found quite funny, and that's instead of looking through the little fan grill bits, instead of seeing an actual fan, if you look through really carefully, it actually, you can see the bottom of the wheel, look underneath the bogie there, which is a Bobo wheel arrangement. You can actually see the motor in there. So that's quite cool. Well, not cool, but you know. They've even gone as far as doing the little details on the buffer beam, which you can just about pick up there. They have got both the blue stars on there, which are on the front of the Class 20. You have the, what I call the Inner City logo, but I know it's also the BR logo. Was for a little bit. You have window wipers there, but also if you look really carefully, you do also have really fine window wipers on the side bit there, but I don't think you can see because of it being quite dark. Obviously I have the exhausts there, which I am planning to weather this because of how cheap it was, and I know it's quite stupid, but I think if I get it wrong I might buy another one, but I might buy another one anyway because these are great locomotives once you get them working. Yeah. Now the thing about the coupling, I do understand couplings, but I don't quite understand whether this is a NEM or not. It is obviously a slim tension lock, but it doesn't, the actual bit doesn't pivot, but you can take it out. So I don't know whether that classes it as a NEM or just a slim tension lock that you can remove. If you can leave a comment on that, that would be great. But I think it's time to get her on the track. Okay, so I have my mixed freight here, and it consists of 6 vent vans, 2 brake vans, and a couple of private owner wagons and a couple of mineral wagons, that kind of thing. So it is pretty much a mixed freight. Oh, that was perfect. Turn on the controller. Yeah, this can run at quite slow speed. Walk a bit pulled up. Just put that there like that. Yep. And let's get her going.